Ye exiles, ye broken, fear not the vengeance of the burnt queen. She watches from her throne, ever vigilant. She hears the oath thou dost speak at her altar. She hears the oath thou dost speak in thine home. She hears the oath thou dost speak in the dark. For ye who would keep thy word, thou shalt escape the justice of her gaze. The fires of justice will never be quenched, the throne will crack, the law will burn, but the queen that was, always will be. Speak not, and unthrough of thy tongue will be bound. Remember thy place, remember thine oath, remember thy queen. Welcome everybody, welcome back to Role-Playing James. Today's little video is about Woedica and her impact in the world of Avowed. I highly recommend you to watch the video of the Pantheon of the gods that I have if you haven't already. With that being said, who is Woedica? Well, Woedica is known by many names, like the Exile Queen, the Burnt Queen, Oathbinder, and the Strangler. She is the god of law, justice, oaths and promises, rightful rulership, hierarchies, memory, and vengeance. Woedica believes that all of the other gods should be pledged to her, but that's just not something that she believes. The Pantheon of the gods was created this way. When the gods were created by the Enwithans at Sun and Shadow, every single one of them was given a specific domain and ideal. And there was also a hierarchy created, one where Woedica would be the most powerful of them all. Much like Zeus is the father of the gods in Greek mythology and Odin in the Norse one, Woedica was at the top of the hierarchy of the gods of Avowed. There was a time when she could do anything that she wanted in the world due to her potency. However, the gods of Avowed are mortal creations, which means they are not perfect, and they have flaws. Every single god you see in the world, he has its own very own point of view. And it also has its own ideals. All of the other gods plotted against her and managed to exile her. While Woedica is the god of order, she will use a philosophy of means to an end. She doesn't follow the rules when she has to accomplish something. Personality that well suits the interests of Theos Achenon, which is why he was granted with immortality by Woedica and why he tries to bring her back to helpful power. Woedica and her followers don't see the grace in the world. They are driven by a philosophy of black and white. They do not know the context of the situations. The context is not important when you have to maintain order. Imagine for a time that you're a hero from the people, and there is a tyrant ruling with fists and lashes in the land. You rise up and dethrone the tyrant, becoming a usurper yourself. Woedica will then find you in an abandoned road or in a dark corner, a leathery scorched-skinned old woman in the fire's magran, dressed up in the most elegant finery a noble can get, agile as a leopard and strong as a bear. She will strangle you for breaking the chain of rightful rulership. There are two main faiths in the world of Avowed that pledge to Woedica: the Priestesses of the Exile Queen. If we would have to attribute them, a branch in society in modern times would be that of a lawyer. They are a clergy of mostly nobles that take care of all of the law contracts and in judgments in society. They have a stronger presence in the Aether Empire than in the rest of the world, and they are not well seen by other people or other faiths. However, this demonstrates that, at least at some degree, the Pantheon of gods serve their purpose. No one will dare to strike against them, since it would bring unto them the wrath and vengeance of the Exile Queen. Common folk will use Woedica and her physical manifestations to teach conduct in society. Children are told that if they are not rightful and honorable, Woedica will come from the dark and strangle them. And while she has been absent from the world for a really long time, people still fears her and respects her. Woedica teaches vengeance and memory, and while she is in exile, we must be her eyes and ears that let no injustice slip from record. We must be clenched fists that silence the lying breath. When Woedica takes back the throne, all of the injustices that have slipped throughout the cracks of history will be righted. The villains, hiding in the plain sight amongst the innocent, will feel the Burnt Queen's choking grasp. Pray that you live to see the day when you will join our Queen in this cleansing of the wicked. The Priestesses of the Exile Queen have a military independent branch, the Paladins of the Steel Garrodi, which is a Fear Paladin order dedicated to Woedica. They work with powerful individuals and business interests to hunt down those who violate contracts, especially if said contracts were endorsed by the Priestesses. They were founded in the Aether Empire and are active throughout it. They also operate in its former colonies in the Belen Republics. Woedica has played a secondary protagonism role in Pillars of Eternity 2 and Pillars of Eternity 1. In the trailer of Avowed, we see our main character wielding a sword that has one of her many names engraved in Aetherian runes in it. Oathbinder. This could mean that in Avowed we'll be playing a prequel where she was in her full apogee, or when she's ready to make her comeback to the world to judge all of those who have wronged her and the law. When Woedica takes back the throne, the stranger will stop being a story told to frighten out others, but a hero woven into parables that teach our children justice. When Woedica takes back the throne, she will bring her flawless memory with her. Every transgression, every crime, and every injustice will be repealed. When Woedica takes back the throne, even gods won't be spared their due retribution. With that being said, you beautiful gamers, that's all for today's video. Remember, if you like this stuff, consider sticking around by subscribing, hit that like button, and also let me know in the comments below what kind of lore would you like to see on next Sunday, because we will be having a lore video in this channel every single Sunday, so that we can be ready for when Avowed hits our consoles or PCs. With that being said, I'll see you beautiful gamers. Don't you ever forget that each and every single one of you are beautiful people. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to stay safe, stay awesome, stay beautiful. I'll see you later.